All right, everybody, welcome. This is LIFEMAXXING. How you're going to transform your life in the next 90 days using the exact strategy what I have used for myself, what helped me going from working in construction for £40 a day, working 10-hour shifts, 6 days a week, to living in Thailand, living my dream, and doing whatever the fuck I want, being jacked, being confident, and making money online. This is how you can transform your life and do the exact same in the next 90 days. Most men are living on hard mode. It doesn't even have to be this way. It's all by choice. Everything about where you are right now is a choice. Be honest with yourself. You probably feel stuck. You're invisible to women. Your body isn't where you want it to be. Your bank account is a joke. You watch other men winning while you're staying the same. You might be watching my Instagram and thinking, how does he get to live this life? How can he do this every single day? And I'm working a shit job. And I'm working at Tesco stacking shelves. And the truth is, no one's going to come to save you. The world rewards winners, not excuses. But there is a way out. There is 100% a way out. There's a way out for me. There's a way out for you watching this video. You just have to learn what that way out is, take action, and actually change your life. So look, I was just like you until I decided to make a choice. I left school and I went straight into construction, and I thought it was the only path for me. But every single day felt like a slow death. I was exhausted, I was miserable, and I was trapped in a toxic cycle by getting screamed at every single day. Working in the freezing rain, my body aching, my mind breaking, with no days off. Like I said, I was working 6 days a week. I had no purpose and I had no escape until I would wake up every single day. I would dread the day before it even started. I'd roll out of bed, open the curtains, check the weather. Chances are, because it was in England, it was going to be raining. So I'd see the weather, and that would set the mood for the day. And I felt like my life wasn't mine anymore. I went from going to school, not really giving a shit about anything, bang, straight to construction, working 6 days a week, grafting like crazy, all the weathers. I was just surviving. I was not living. I was not living life like I am right now. And this was only a year ago. Only a year ago, I was working construction. This is where I started. I was broke, struggling, and invisible to women and everybody. I was stuck in a weak body without getting any respect from anybody. I had zero confidence. I was afraid to go up and talk to women. I was afraid to talk to people in the gym. I was afraid in social interactions. But then I realized something. Nobody's actually going to come to save me, and success is going to be a choice. I had to start making these excuses and start executing, because if not, I would have stayed in that exact same position forever, working for £40 a day, never achieving anything in life, hating my job, every single day waking up and thinking, is this going to be it for the rest of my life? But the thing is, it doesn't even have to be this way. And then I had a turning point. I built a new reality. I built an elite physique, what turns heads. I built a high income online business, so I make money when I sleep. I built up status and social power, and I'm very, very well connected now. I know people doing 100k a month, 200k a month, 50k a month, 10, 20, all the numbers. I know people making crazy money every single month. So when you are surrounded by these people, you realize it's impossible to ever go back to a 9 to 5, to ever go back to working for somebody else, because you can see what's possible. I can see these people making 700k a month. How could I ever go back to a normal life after this? And women don't chase me. I'm in a relationship right now, but I never chase. It's all about you as a man. Once you are a high value man, everything will start to attract from there. So this was where I was. This was a picture of me at a festival getting smashed like any UK teenager. Then this was me, maybe a couple months ago, on a rooftop in Bangkok with my friend Shia, who we moved out here with, living life, spending a shit ton on food, and never giving a fuck. And these are the 5 pillars to the complete transformation of how I changed my life. Number 1 is going to be the aesthetic body formula. You're going to have to get into shape. If you aren't in shape, you will not be respected. Everything about being a man is about being well-rounded. If you aren't well-rounded, well, then what is the point? So first, the aesthetic body formula. Second, the money game. You're going to have to learn how to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck trap and stop being a slave forever. Next, the social and status growth. Learning how to build an elite network, because success is all about who you know as a person. 4, women in relationships. body, a weak man, a weak mind. A powerful, muscular body, muscle, and lose fat at the exact same time. You'll learn why most guys never get abs and how to fix that. Everyone's like, oh, it's just this, it's just the difference between looking big versus looking aesthetic and how to get both. How to boost your testosterone through a diet that fuels strength and energy without any of these bullshit chemicals, without taking injections, doing it all the natural way. How to track your macros without overcomplicating it so you can actually eat for results, and how to build a Greek god physique even if you wanted to train at home. Next, how to this of a fucking king. Next, how to network with high value men and get into exclusive circles. How to become the guy everyone wants to know. How to become the most respected man, and how to get invited to high status events and opportunities. Like I said, this is all going to come down to your Instagram and how you position yourself in the digital world. I'm not going to go too into it on here because the trainings go through everything. Women in relationships, how to actually become someone that can attract a higher value woman. Most men, even myself back in the past, you just go with anything. You just think, oh, it doesn't matter. It's only for a one time. But that's not what you want in life. You're going to want to have high value. So as you can see here, I'm not going to read every single one out. But in this module, you'll learn how to actually become the man that women want. Because they deserve a good man. They deserve someone to take care of them. They deserve someone who can be strong emotionally, financially, in all areas. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that, just like I've done for myself. Next, the most important one, I would say, mindset domination. How to rewire your brain for unstoppable execution. Most men fail before they even start because their mindset is so weak. They have limiting beliefs, bad habits, and no discipline. Your success starts in your mind. Inside this module, you will learn how to destroy limiting beliefs and weak habits, the execution formula, dopamine detoxing, how to develop an elite discipline through fitness, and fucking loads more. Absolutely loads more, because mindset is everything. Whether you're starting a business, mindset that you're going to succeed, you will not succeed. And what happens if you say the same? Let's say you don't work on your mindset. Let's say you don't work on any of the things I've just spoke about. What does your life look like in a year if you don't do anything? Probably got the same weak body, struggling to put on muscle or lose fat. You're still broke, still going to a job, trading your time for money, watching others live the life that you want. You're still ignored by women, settling for less, feeling like an option instead of a priority. You're still distracted, unmotivated, living on autopilot, and just thinking that is it. That was me in construction. I just thought, maybe this is it. Maybe this is what it should be like. But it's not, because you have a choice. You have a choice on how you change your life. And I don't just teach this, I live this. You can go to my Instagram and scroll to my first post in my mum's bedroom, where I was filming my videos, hustling. I was working on my business every single day on the bus home on the way from work, because I could never afford a car, and I couldn't even drive, and I still can't drive. I couldn't afford a car. I'd be on the bus, working on my phone, grinding away, trying to get everything completed. So I don't just teach this, I genuinely live this. Most men refuse to break the cycle. They tell themselves, I'll start next week, or I already know how to do this, or it's too hard, I don't have time, I don't have money. But that is the mindset, what is keeping you weak, stuck, and losing. But if you are watching this video, you are different. You wouldn't be here if you don't want more, so you are looking for the way out. And you have two choices. You either A, you keep doing what you have always done and stay in the same stuck cycle, or two, B, you take action and change everything about your life. I hired a coach before I came out to Thailand, and that helped me change my life completely. You are here for a reason, and you know you are meant for more. You just need the right path. You just need structure in your